5, 6, 7, and Mele Kalikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas. A very, very, very Merry Christmas. To say Merry Christmas to you. That was Mele Kalikimaka, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with me. Now in a moment, I'm going to do a tutorial covering everything I just played, and there is an easier version as well. I'll show you that. And at the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay, now like I said, there is an easier version. This is a one-page song sheet, not very complicated, but there is a second page to it that is a simpler version, and it basically just has a few less chord transitions, and it has easier versions. Like instead of a B diminished 7 here, I have a G7, which you probably didn't hear the difference of, right? They're very similar, but easier to form the G7. So you can play the easier version right along with somebody who's playing the harder version, and nobody will even notice. Really true, really true. You can do that. Okay, now the strum, I called it a backbeat strum because it's the second and the fourth downs that you emphasize, like this. And that was with the pauses too. So pause, 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 pause. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. That was almost the entire song. There were a couple places where I sort of changed the strum to fit the lyrics more closely, but that was pretty much it. Okay, now as far as the chord transitions, starts with an F, right? And this is in the intro. The way I do this, from here then, that D sharp sixth, from the F to the D sharp sixth, the middle finger is almost in the right place. It's on the right string. You just have to slide it up one fret and then bar that fret. Bar the third fret. And then, the way I do it, I've already got my middle finger down there. So I slide it down one fret and drop in my ring finger, and that's my D7. So and now my ring finger is the stability point. It's almost in the right place. It's on the right string. It just has to slide down for a G7. It has to slide down one fret. And then I kind of roll my index finger over for the C7. Roll it back up again for the F. See how I'm not actually taking my index finger off the ukulele. I roll back and forth. That's how I do it. I got the C7, roll up to the F. All right, now in the verse. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian. Now from here, from the F to a B diminished 7, sorry, you pretty much are jumping up and putting every finger in the different place. So, oh well, I have no hints for that. Except other than if you want to switch to a G7, then your index finger is the anchor point, and all you have to do is move the other 2 fingers around it. Your index finger stays put for that. But I'm using a B diminished 7, which means I have to bar the first fret there with my index finger to get that. So from the F to the B diminished 7th, and then I go back to a C7. I was, for a little while, I was sliding my ring finger down for that C7, but then I have to hang out there for 2 full lines using my weak finger. I didn't like that very much, so I go ahead and jump to my index finger, which is going to have an easier job of rolling over to an F anyway. But so I go now straight from B diminished 7 to my index finger on the C7. Christmas Day, that's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Again, you see, I got my index finger flat here, and then when I roll it up, it's up on the 2nd string instead of the 1st one, and I can form that F. Here, now the F moves into an F7 just by dropping my ring finger, right? Here we know that Christmas will be. Again, the index finger is pretty much the stability point. It's going to stay there and just flatten out again. Green and bright for that B flat. And then the sun will shine on day. Here's how I do that. From the B flat, I bar with my middle finger and drop my ring finger. Sun will shine by day and all the... Again, the ring finger slides down to the G7. Stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way. Sorry? Yeah. Way to say Merry Christmas to you. And you can either go to that C7 or you can pause and pick up your kazoo. And at the very end, say Merry Christmas to you. Stop and 5th fret, bar it. That's it. That's the whole song. Okay, I am now going to do a slow motion close-up on my chord-changing hand right through the 1st verse. From the intro right through the 1st verse. Let me come a little closer. Here we go. Slow motion. 5, 6, 7, and... Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas. Sorry? Hawaiian Christmas Day. Screwed up. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas. Very end. Very, very, very Merry Christmas. To say Merry Christmas to you. That's it. Merry Christmas. See you Wednesday.